Okay, so let's continue. We have now sample problem number 4. We have to evaluate the integral of cotangent cube of x dx. Okay, so how to evaluate this? Paano natin siya i-evaluate? Going back to your module, this falls under type 1 lang. So sa type 1, ang sabi natin pag type 1, i-strip out natin yung dalawang cotangent. So this becomes the integral of cotangent of x, cotangent squared of x dx. Then after we strip out, since type 1 ito, okay, papalitan daw natin yung cotangent squared x using the identity. Anong identity, sir? Sabi natin yung cotangent squared x, that is equal to cosecant squared x minus 1. So palitan daw natin ito ng cosecant squared x minus 1 dx. Okay? Then let's distribute. We have the integral of cotangent of x, cosecant squared x of 1 minus cotangent of x dx. Okay? So, after this, distribute naman natin yung ating integral or yung ating integration function or integration operation natin. So, we have the integral of cotangent of x, cosecant squared of x dx minus the integral of cotangent of x dx. So, in this case, medyo komplikado pa yung ating problem. What we can do here is, sabi sa atin, ang gagawin lang natin, ihiwalay natin yung cotangent cosecant. Okay? So, we have cotangent of x, cosecant of x, okay, multiplied by cosecant of x dx. Okay? The reason is, kapag nag-let you tayo dito, okay, yung cosecant of x, ang derivative niya is cotangent of x dx. So, matatanggal natin yun going back to type 3. Okay? Type 3, pangalawa. Okay? Sige. Next, we have minus cotangent of x. So, for cotangent of x, what we can do is rewrite it into sine and cosine. Since hindi naman applicable yung power, so this becomes cosine of x over sine of x dx. Again, hindi po ito kasama sa topic natin. This is just a simple trigonometric integration. So kapag kaganon yung pinag-uusapan natin, mas madali natin siyang evaluate using the sines and cosines. Kapag ka-power, we use the type 1, type 2, and type 3. So in this case, we let you, for this first term, ang ile-let you natin ay si cosecant of x dx. Balikan nyo natin si type 2, type 3 rather, pangalawa. Okay? Type 3, tawagin natin siyang type 3.2. Okay? Pakibalikan sa module ninyo. So, this becomes, okay, sorry, wala pa pala tayong du. Our du becomes negative cotangent of x, cosecant of x, dx. Okay? So, therefore, yung negative du pala natin, that is cotangent of x, cosecant of x, dx. Okay? For the second term naman, magle-let u din tayo. Let u is equivalent to yung nasa denominator, ang ile-let u natin, sin x, and our du is cosine x dx. So, this becomes the integral of, so ito, tsaka ito sila, so negative du. So, ito na lang yung may iwan sa atin, which is u du. Negative, ano? So, ilabas ko na lang yung negative doon. Ang pangit. So, negative integral of u du. Then, minus, ito naman ay magiging, yung cosine x dx natin ay du rin. Nagkakos ito ng confusion, since magkahiwalay, palitan natin, wag nating gawing du at saka u, gawin nating t, let t and dt. Okay? Para hindi kayo nalilito. Napansin ko kasi na nalilito tayo dun no? So, this becomes the integral of yung cosine x dx, that is dt, over t, yung sine x natin. So, this becomes negative u squared over 2 minus ln absolute value of t plus c. Or simply, we can substitute now u and t. This becomes negative, our u is cosecant squared of x over 2 minus ln absolute value of sine x plus c. Okay, we can also rewrite this into this form. 1/2 ng cosecant squared of x minus ln absolute value ng sine x plus c. And this is our answer. Okay. Next, let's proceed with our sample problem number 5. For sample problem number 5, we have to evaluate the integral of cosecant raised to 4 of 3x to x. So this is a type 2 case. Anong type 2 lang ito? So asan ba ako? 5. Cosecant raised to 4 of 3x. Yun nga lang, hindi lang in terms of x. 3x na yung ating angle sa loob. So, going back to type 2, ang gagawin daw natin dito, ihiwalay natin yung dalawang cosecant. So, ang mangyayari, pag pinag-separate natin, dalawa na lang yung may iwan sa una, and then, hihiwalay daw natin yung isa pang dalawa. Nilalagyan ko lang ng separation na gano'n na lang, ng dot para sa product, ha? Okay? Para hindi kayo malito. So, we have now the integral of cosecant squared 3x multiplied by cosecant squared 3x, which is just cosecant raised to 4 3x. So after this, we substitute or we replace cosecant with cotangent squared x plus 1. Okay? So ang mangyayari dito, this becomes cosecant squared 3x. Yung pangalawa, magiging cotangent squared 3x plus 1. Okay? dx. Okay. Next, after this, pwede na tayong mag-u substitution. So, when we let u equivalent to cotangent of x, sinusundan lang po natin si type 2, cotangent of 3x, our du becomes negative cosecant squared 3x dx over 3. Huwag niyong kalilimutan yung we have derivative pala ito. So, in-integrate kong integrate. Okay. This is negative 3 cosecant squared x 3x. Huwag natin kalilimutan, kunin pa yung derivative ng ating angle sa loob. So, in this case, we can say that our cosecant squared 3x dx, which is this one and this one, is equivalent sa negative du over 3. Okay? So, substitute na natin. So, since this is negative du over 3, this becomes u squared plus 1. And then, yung ating cosine squared 3x dx niya ay magiging negative du over 3. Simplifying this, we have negative 1/3 integral of u squared plus 1 du, or that is simply negative 1/3 u raised to 3 over 3 plus u plus c. Okay? Integrate na lang natin. Then, let's apply yung, let's back substitute our cotangent. So, we have here negative 1/3 cotangent cube of x over 3 plus cotangent of x plus c. Then, distribute natin si negative 1/3, we have negative 1 over 9 cotangent cube of x minus 1/3 ng cotangent of x plus c. Okay? And this is our answer for this problem. Okay? Common mistake yung operation. Please, kasi kahit sa exam, operation lang minsan yung difference ng ating mga choices. So we have to be more careful sa paglalagay ng sign conventions or ng operation of plus and minus. For example, dito, you have to distribute it. So negative multiplied by positive, that is negative. We have to be careful on that kasi sayang naman yung points. Tama na sana yung sagot na mali lang ng pagdidistribute ng sign convention, mali yung napiling sagot. So you have to be more observant pagdating sa mga ganong scenario. Okay? So let's proceed with our sample problem number 6. For sample problem number 6, we have to evaluate the integral of tangent squared of x secant raised to 4 of x dx. So this is a type 3 case. So pagdating sa type 3, yung n natin is even greater than 2. So kung pwede natin gawin, excuse me, is to replace yung ating mga seconds. Okay? So sabi natin, kapag ka type 3.1, maghihiwalay tayo ng second. So this becomes integral of tangent squared of x secant squared of x secant squared of x dx. Okay? So, dito, palitan daw natin, after this, palitan daw natin yung secant squared x ng tangent squared x plus 1. So, this becomes tangent squared x secant squared x. This becomes tangent squared x plus 1 dx. So, dito, we can now use u substitution. Let u is equivalent to tangent of x, and our du is secant squared x dx. So this becomes the integral of u squared, yung secant squared x dx, that is du, so skip muna natin yan. So yung u squared, yung tangent squared, that will be u squared plus 1. Again, then we have our du, secant squared x dx. Okay, so this becomes the integral of u raised to 4 plus u squared du, which will be u raised to 5 over 5 plus u cubed over 3 plus c, which will be, substitute na natin yung tangents, tangent raised to 5 of x 1/5 plus 1/3 ng tangent cube of x plus c. And this is our answer for this problem. So, see you on the last part of our sample problem 7.